Hi everyone, my name is Leonardo Mancori. I am an Italian designer and developer. I'm about to present you a project by Manlio Palmarocchi and Pierfranco Ventura, two Italian engineers associated with the S.T.E.S. S.T.E.S is a volunteer association of scientists and technologists who cares about ethics in science. The project aims to provide a new approach and give a solution to coastal defense and beach erosion. Let's start. Currently, we produce 80 billion tons of CO2 every year. It is crucial to limit combustions and therefore support the increase of renewable energy beyond hydroelectric power, which is already established. Europe has set itself a goal for 2030 to extend renewable sources energy production to 32% from the current 17.5%. A valid contribution to reach those numbers should come from marine energy, which currently only constitutes a tiny fraction of the renewable sources. The concept for this project comes from the observation of the waves' behavior inshore and offshore. While offshore the energy in the waves pulses vertically, as the sea depth decreases to around 10 meters, the waves gradually become superficial and acquire a considerable horizontal energy component. This produces a truly interesting phenomenon. The horizontal component of the waves generates some currents with a peculiar behavior. Starting at a depth of around 10 meters, the current flows directly to the shore and reaches its max speed at a depth between 8 to 6 meters, where the superficial waves are the mildest. When it eventually reaches the shore, it loses some energy and comes back at a slower speed at the bottom of the sea. This flow contributes to erode the shoreline, carrying sand away from the beach. The idea is to mitigate their strength by using some of the energy to actuate turbines, which would be placed where the current reaches its max speed. To be the most effective, turbines are placed in long alternating rows, parallel to the coast. Let's analyze the advantages of the system described. By slowing down the currents, the turbines helps the sedimentation process and thus prevent erosion. They also produce free energy in the process, and they create a physical barrier which would provide a protected habitat for marine flora and fauna, while also preventing navigation and fraud fishing in already regulated zones. Turbines are assembled in triangular modules and could be both found in the seabed or fixed on a reticular truss placed on the seabed, in order to accommodate for later repositioning. Additionally, the impeller assembly includes a floater which provides neutral buoyancy in order to reduce friction. Current defense strategy often involves reefs, which are a costly and non-comprehensive solution, or nourishment, which cost is even higher, and due to its short-term nature, must be performed periodically. This project, on the other hand, has a much lower price when compared to these alternatives. The cost per kilometer, considering the installation of 200 turbines and other expenses, is about 5 million euros to gain 1 hectare per cost kilometer, 5 to 7 gigawatt hour per year, valued between 1.3 and 1.5 million euros, and a significant enhancement in marine wildlife and compliance with marine regulations. Expecting a 20 years lifespan for the turbine assembly, the economic return of the investment is largely exceeded. Thank you all very much for the attention. Here are some contacts in case you want to get in touch with us. Cheers!